Well, hello there, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fallout Sonora. So we are here in, I believe this is Tucson. Yep, it's Tucson. So to quickly recap what's been going on, a group of people from our village, which goes by the name of Villa, were kidnapped and sold into slavery in Flagstaff and Tucson. We managed to rescue them, and now they're back in Villa, safe and sound. During our adventure, we found a motorcycle and some unarmed weaponry, which we have right here. We got I guess this is called a shock glove, and we got ourselves a claw here. We still only have leather armor, but the good thing is we also gained some perks that really makes us deadly when it comes to unarmed combat. So we got more criticals and better criticals. That's going to help us kill things a lot easier. So now we are, like I said, we are in Tucson. And I believe I left off here because I was trying to get an implant. So I'm going to try to get an implant here from the doctor. And after I get this implant, I'm going to go and continue the main story over in Villa. I believe we're on the second part of the main quest. So that is good. All right, so I think I tried to get an implant from this guy, but he wouldn't let me get it. So let's see if we can get it now. Well, what is it? I need healing, Doc. You have gaps? Then point out where the issue is. So looks like we can get an implant now. Can you give me one of those implants of yours? Frowning. Master Hard has authorized your medical treatment. However, expending our most advanced implants on a wasteland primitive is inefficient and illogical. Are they really that important to you? Not every tinsmith is authorized to install new implants. It demands a valid justification and the body's compatibility. Some must wait for years to qualify. So, seems like we're in Master Hard's good graces, so we should be able to get it. So yeah, this implant will allow us to increase one of our stats by 1. And I believe the implant, so yeah, the implant's going to cost 3,500 caps, which we can afford. So the only thing I gotta decide now is which stat to increase. I'd imagine luck, agility, and strength would probably be best choices for me, given my build. I believe my agility's at 9 already, so that's pretty good. Luck is at, I think it's at 6. Strength is my lowest stat. You know what? How about I'm thinking about going with strength. My agility's already pretty good. Let's go ahead and get strength. Okay, great. 3,500 caps and we can begin. After the operation, you will require 2 days to adapt. Here are the caps. Get started. And the operation was successful. So here we are. We got 6 strength now. So I believe strength and agility, that's going to influence my unarmed skill. Yep, agility and strength. But I also believe the luck stat also plays a role in your unarmed skill. I think it gives you like more criticals. All right, so now we're broke, but we'll be getting more money later on. Let's see. Let me check out my inventory real quick. So I got my shovel. Let's go and put some of this stuff in my trunk. I don't need this. And what else don't I need? I don't think I need 4 buff outs. I'm just gonna keep 2. I haven't even used a Mentat yet, so I'm gonna put one of those away. Alright, so I think I gotta recharge my motorcycle. I'll take one of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way to Villa. So there we'll be able to talk to our Madre and Padre. And I believe they'll give us some quest. I still haven't gone to Vault 27 yet. Okay, what is this? You've crossed irradiated lands and taken on a high dose of great. That's just great. So I just get radiation from this encounter. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and leave here. You've encountered a dust storm and you were hit for... What the fuck is happening? Come on. Is there anything around here? Nope. Oh, I am very unlucky right now. Let's go ahead and take some of this rat away. Since I'm radiated. Okay, let's go and kill these things real quick. And let's go and fill up our motorcycle. And let's go to Villa. The batteries don't really refill a whole lot of your motorcycle's charge. For some reason, it only refills like maybe 1/8 of the tank. I've realized. Alright, so here we are. What time is it? It's 3:30. Let's wait until morning. Okay, so there's going to be a series of quests we can do now. I think there's going to be like 3 quests we can do. I believe I just got to talk to Padre. And I think there's an old dusty dude in the town hall here we can also talk to get these quests initiated. Your return brought joy to the entire villa. I'm proud of you. That's good to hear. Speak, I'm listening. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a quest I didn't turn in. Let me see. Drive marauders off the... Okay, so I got to go and talk to our uncle to turn in that quest. Thank the heavens, you're back and you brought the others with you. Yep, it was no easy journey. You know, there's a big world out there beyond the villa. No one ever told me about it. Best to keep that to yourself, amigo. Outsiders have their truth, and we have ours. We'll never see eye to eye, which is why we live apart. No one can corrupt us. No one can force their rules on us. You've seen what the raid did. We can't let something like that happen again, right? I'll think about your words, Jose. Okay. Alright, so the marauders on the plantation are no longer a problem. Ooh, okay. So we get some experience for doing that. For just turning it in. Okay, so now let's go and talk to our Padre. I need supplies and reliable weapons for my mission. I found the founder's records, I read them. Huh. Alright, before we initiate these quests, let me go and ask about the founder's records real quick. Well, I thought it was too early for you to know about such things. The rest of the residents shouldn't read them either. No point in loading their heads with questions meant for leaders. And you, as a future leader, should treat his words, his wisdom, with all due attention and respect. Do you completely agree with what he wrote? Of course, we followed his testament for generations and must continue to do so. The founder was wise, shaped by a harsh life. If he tells us to avoid ancient technology, it makes sense. If he says to cultivate corn, then we'll do it well. If he warns us to drive away outsiders, the raid proves his point. I see. Okay, so it seems like our father is kind of like one of the leaders of the village. Because he mentioned that we're kind of like the future leader. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. So what is this? I agree. It's time to give you some of our relics. In my office on the second floor, there's a safe with valuable old world items. Take what you need. The code is 2093. Okay, so we already... I think we already took that stuff. Well, okay, well. Is there anything else I can do to help the village? We have much to do. Raiders plundered the settlement, rats infested the cellars. The plantation fell into disrepair, but we must be ready for new threats. The community must decide. We're holding a council meeting at the town hall. Your experience in the wasteland will be invaluable. Don't be late. Okay, so they're going to be holding a meeting at the town hall at, I think around like 6 o'clock or 1800. So let's wait until then. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, so yeah, we looted this safe already. Okay. You see Old Man Hidalgo. This is going to be one of the elders of the village. Before you stands Old Man Hidalgo. He's half asleep, chewing on something. Old man. Have you wanted to see me? Ah, dick butt. Here. Look, if you stop chewing that tobacco, I might actually hear what you're saying. He spits and wipes his mouth with a bony hand. I'm saying the community wants you at the gathering. We figured it's time for you to throw in your 2 cents. Might as well wait here. How about a game of dice to kill the time? I think if I go with this option, it's going to increase my gambling skill. So let's see. Yep, it does. You have increased your gambling skill by 5 points. So here they go. As you've all seen, hard times are upon us. Beyond the valley, there's a world we never imagined. Outsiders have caught wind of our plantations. Sooner or later, thieves and traders alike will come to take a slice of what we got. We must prepare for their arrival. Remember how easily those raiders stormed our village and took everyone captive. Even Senor Andres couldn't fend them off in the town hall. The hall fills with murmurs of anger. Quiet now. We're all on edge, but not all is lost. We've returned from our ordeal. Our homes still stand, and soon the plantations will bear fruit again. We still have some time. A voice from the crowd. Old man, what can we do? The first raiders that come by will squeeze us dry like a ripe mud fruit. I know, quiet down. It's not as bad as it seems. Dick Butt, come up here. Step closer. Sit right here. and we step forward. Here stands our savior, Dick Butt. Helped free all of you from the chains of slavery. Now he'll help protect our families from outsiders. Good to see you all. A villager stands. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm grateful to you, Dick Butt. Many of us think you're a worthy heir to your padre. You hear that, Dick Butt? Cherish the trust you've earned. I understand. You can count on me. The thing is, slavery and that trek through the desert really have taken a toll on Senor Andres. He can't stray too far from the villa now and is barely managing the village's recovery. Dick Butt, you're going to have to take on some of his duties. It's time you start carrying the responsibility your padre once did. Of course, I've been preparing for this my whole life. Your madre has already approved the passing of leadership. She's busy with the village recovery, which means you, Dick Butt, will need to handle everything else. I can handle it. Old man Pablo stands up from the crowd. It's too soon to let this kid run the villa. Don't make us laugh, Hidalgo. A villager stands up. This ain't time to worry about that. Tell us how to deal with the slavers. Another villager shouts. Have you heard what's happening with those scavengers from the nearby town? This could mean the end of our peaceful life. Calm down, folks. The hall buzzes with murmurs until Hidalgo raises his hand. Quiet. Enough with the noise. We'll get to it. One at a time, por favor. Dick Butt, it's your turn to speak. Okay, so I guess we can just talk about our experiences in the wasteland right now. Old man Pablo is as suspicious as ever. I'll have to address his complaints. The slavers, that's the most important issue right now. Garage City is accessible, but what's the problem with the scavengers? Alright, so let's go with this first option first. Hey Pablo, isn't saving the village enough for you? What more do you want? Shut up, Hidalgo. Let the kid answer. Running the villa isn't the same as running from slavers. So let's see, what can we talk about? While you were gone, I fixed the weather station that the raiders had destroyed. So basically this is just going through all the good things we've done while they were gone from the village because they got kidnapped. So let's go with this one. Oh, the weather station. Was that really the priority while our people were in trouble? Though granted, the station is important, especially now with our food reserves running low. Still, people were in trouble. Okay. Well, I also chased off some scavengers. They were trying to take the last remnants of our harvest. And they succeeded, didn't they? You took the flour from the barn and gave it to him. The crowd voices their outrage. But they left without hurting anyone, and that's the most important thing. Okay, I treated the wounded from the raid. We all know how that went. So this guy's just a hater, it seems like. It's like what more do you want us to do until you get our blessing? The founder forbade those old remedies for a reason. The danger. Okay, this dude. It had to be done. Okay, so little Eden almost got into trouble. I barely pulled him out from a pack of coyotes that had been roaming the plantation. We know about that. It was brave, no doubt about it. Though I don't think he really needed help. He could have survived on corn leaves for a while and eventually returned to the village out of hunger. The kid's not stupid. This dude's an asshole. Alright, what else will you surprise us old folks with? Okay, that's enough. Now I see who I'm dealing with. You care about our people and our village. You can be trusted, but only if you listen to us old-timers. Turning to the crowd, I approve. The crowd erupts in cheers. Another voice calls out, "Hey, what about that metal beast Dick Butt tears across the desert on, kicking up a sandstorm? That thing terrifies our kids. We don't need it." So he's talking about our motorcycle. So these guys, they don't really like old world technology. My motorcycle, without it, it'd be a lot harder to travel long distances. Old man Hidalgo stretches from his nap. They've got a point, Dick Butt. The founder warned us against using old world tech. It's what caused the Great War a century ago. We stayed clear of that junk for good. Now you bring it in, acting like nothing's wrong. This armor has saved my life more than once. It might save the villa too. Maybe you're right, but still, you shouldn't be scaring your own people. We've had enough trouble as it is. Fine. Hidalgo rises, gestures to the crowd. Anyone else got something to say about our champion here? No more complaints? If that's the case, raise your hand if you agree to make Dick Butt the leader of the... Oh, so we're just going straight to the leader. Well, here it goes. The vote passes overwhelmingly. Congratulations, Dick Butt. Exactly what I expected. Alright then. The hall buzzes with murmurs until Hidalgo raises his hand. Quiet. Enough with the noise. We'll get to it, but one at a time, por favor. Dick Butt, it's your turn to speak. Okay, so now we can... These are going to be the two quests we got to do. Now that we're the leader of the village, I guess. The slavers, that's the most important issue right now. Your madre rises. While I was working in the garrison, I overheard the mercenaries talking. They said the demand for slaves will only increase. There's no guarantee they won't come for us again. Sancho rises. You're right. We only escaped the pen. As long as the mines are operational, we won't be safe. I think we should destroy them. Destroy the mines? How do you propose we do that? In the mines, we use something called explosives. They can explode and bring down tons of rock. There should be enough of this stuff stored away near the mine to collapse the main passage. I like this idea. I'll blow those mines. So basically we get a quest to go to I think Flagstaff to blow up the mines. It's a pretty easy quest, so we'll be doing that in a little bit. A general cheer of approval. Hoorah! Blow those diggers up. Do it. It's settled. I'll do it. Alright, and the hall buzzes with murmurs until Hidalgo rises. Okay, quiet. Alright. So it's our turn to speak again. So Garage City is accessible, but what's the problem with the scavengers? Jose tells them. Jose rises. Yes, of course. Traders brought rumors that scavengers in Garage City are fixing up an old factory, planning to produce machines. Imagine what that means for our villa. We'll become a waypoint on caravan routes. Crowds of workers will pour in. Along with them will come raiders, weapons, and alcohol. We won't be able to resist such changes. We'll simply be swept away. You suggest we stop the restoration of the factory? If the factory is all about its machines, then we need to destroy the machines themselves. I don't know how to do that, but those who return from Flagstaff speak of something called explosives. Surely that stuff can destroy the machines if it can bring down mountains of rock. There's no need to destroy the entire factory. Okay, I have good relations with the scavengers. I wouldn't want to declare war on them. You're trying to deprive people of their hard-earned efforts. We should try to find a compromise. So let's go with the middle route because we do have good relations with the people in Garage City. Compromise with scavengers. They're cunning merchants and natural-born tricksters. The council does not approve of such tactics. Fine. I'll consider other options. The hall buzzes with murmurs until Hidalgo raises his hand to quiet. Enough with the noise. We'll get to it, but one at a time, por favor. Dickbutt, it's your turn to speak. Seems like we dealt with all the most important issues, and now I've got important things I need to do. Okay. Alright, so I believe the meeting is adjourned. We could use some help right now from the Rangers. So we'll be allying ourselves with the Rangers later on. I believe in this game you can either ally yourself with the Rangers, the Brotherhood of Steel, I think the Tinsmiths, or you can not ally with anyone. So this game gives you options. Okay, so let's take a look at our quest right now. Blow up the Flagstaff mine on the council's orders, and we got a quest to destroy the machine in Garage City as directed by the council. We're not going to be blowing up the machines though. We'll be going for a compromise. All right, so before I go and do those other quests, I'm gonna do this one. There's one quest we can do in Villa real quick. Hail to our savior. How are things going? Great to see you. Wait, I know it's a lot to ask, but we need your help again. Help with what? It's about your old friend Chris. Did you know he was hiding in the cellars during the raid? While we were out there fighting for our lives, that coward didn't even lift a finger. So he's on the run. Looks like it. He's probably hiding, just like last time. Find him and bring him back. He must answer to the village council. It's important. I'll find him. So we gotta go and arrest Chris. So right here, I believe this little kid is his little brother. So we gotta stop him. Hello. What are you doing? Helping rebuild the house that got damaged in the raid. Notice anything unusual? Only these strange things that the raiders dropped. He shows spent bullets and a couple of intact 10mm rounds. I think I'll take those. You probably shouldn't be. So I think we gotta ask him about where his brother Chris is. Okay, so we have to follow this little kid because he's going somewhere. All right, so I believe this kid only leaves the house at around like 12 o'clock at night, and he's bringing food to Chris. So that's how you progress this quest line here. Hey, I'm just hanging out. More like you're bringing food to someone. This is my food. Track the child and find out where he goes. You have arrived at ancient ruins, abandoned and desolate. So somewhere on Villa, we got some ruins here. To my knowledge, this is the only way you can get to this part of Villa. You have to do this quest. Oh, what's that over there? You see a scrub. So it looks like, kind of seems like this used to be maybe a restaurant or something. Oh, it's an iguana trap. What else is there around here? We got some dogs over here. I'm just gonna leave them be. There's no point in fighting them. Okay, so I think Chris is going to be somewhere around here. Kind of hard to see. Yeah, so somewhere around here, there's going to be a cellar. Oh, here we go. And here we go. Here's Chris. His expression reveals a fair amount of puzzlement. Dickbutt, it's you. Not surprising. I figured it'd be you, the new hero of the villa, sent on the search. But now you're seen as a leader. You probably don't want to lose that special status, right? So why did you run away from the community? They want to punish me. You know why. Why ask if you already know? I needed to know for sure. Okay, there's no rushing anyway. So we can ask them stuff. Why are they angry with you? Like you, I missed the raiders, but I wasn't away from the village. I just hid in the cellars. The people can't forgive that and think I'm a traitor. And traitors? They never last long in the villa. What kind of punishment are they planning? I don't know for sure, but I heard whispers about stoning. That's how they used to do it. Now after this raid, they might come up with something worse. What do you know about this place? These are ancient ruins of some old settlement. Our ancestors took bricks from here to build their homes. The rest has been worn away by time. There's almost nothing left. Funny, isn't it? The villa stands because of these ruins, and now they're keeping me alive. But nobody knows a damn thing about the people who once lived here. Maybe in another town, one that's not like Villa, I could finally find my place. What are you going to do now? I'm just going to turn this dude in. I don't know. I can't hide forever, and there's nowhere to run. I've heard about the rangers and the scavengers in the next town, but to get there I need supplies. Bitter laugh. I'm sure as hell not getting those from Villa. If I get you supplies, you can leave and never come back. I know, maybe this is what I've always wanted, but was too afraid to admit. Most of our people never tried to learn anything about the outside world. They've lived their way for decades and are ready to throw stones at any change. I want to be free, amigo. Give me a chance. No. My reputation matters and you deserve punishment. Get ready, we're heading back to the villa. Come on. So now he follows us. I have no idea why he's running like that. Running like a crazy person. Oh, I gotta go down here. Oh, what's this? Wait, what was the point of that? I guess that's an old family picture of our ancestors, and I have no idea what that was. Okay. Thanks to you, Chris is back in Villa and will soon face punishment for his betrayal. The community is grateful for your efforts. You're welcome. By the way, we found some forbidden items on him. You decide what to do with it. We have no use for old world tech. Hands you several old bullets of different calibers. Great, I'll dispose of them. Okay, so we got bullets for doing that, and we picked up some iguanas, or a iguana. All right, so now that situation is settled. I'm gonna pick up some food real quick. I'll take 3 of these, and I'm gonna get started on these other quests. Let's save. All right. So I'm gonna go to Flagstaff first and blow up this mine, because that's going to be the easiest. Really, both of these quests are pretty easy. I could probably do them both in 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see, where do I want to go? I want to go to the Randy's Farm Colony. I think I gotta go to, yeah, the uranium mine. I want to make sure I completed most of the quest here in Flagstaff first. Oh, I still gotta investigate what's happening at Camp Winnin. Alright, so I'm gonna do that quest since I'm in the area. Do that quest also. Alright, so let's go and pick up some C4. Now, I believe all you have to do is just plant the C4 in the inside of the mine, and then just leave. Alright, let's get out of here. The explosion causes a wave of collapse. The mine is destroyed. Let's take a... Oh, and the entrance is collapsed. So I believe some of the NPCs here will react to that. Alright, so yeah, we have a quest to go to Camp Winnin. We got this quest from the bartender from Flagstaff. Apparently some bandits have overtaken this camp here. So we gotta go and kill them. Let's do that real quick. I'm gonna use my shot glove for this. So originally I didn't want to do this quest because I was too weak, but right now I'm pretty deadly. Yeah, these enemies don't really have a whole lot of action points. So I think there's going to be like 10 bandit savages here. And I think there's going to be 2 or 3 dogs on this map also. Alright, and also... Oh, there's a dead guy here. You see the remains of Hunter. I believe we gotta rescue this dude here. So the bartender sent some hunters here to investigate what's happening here, and I guess these guys got captured. I think these bandits are also like... I think they're like cannibals. Do they have anything good? He's got some food on him. If I was trying to min-max my character, or this playthrough rather, I would be picking up those spears, but I think there's going to be a better way to get money later. Picking up spears to sell them. But I'm not going to do that. I think I have a better way of making money. All right, is there anybody over here? Nope. He's got a knife. I think there's going to be 2 or 3 people up here. Yep. And another dog. Alright, so that should be the last person. I believe one of these guys had a sledgehammer on him. That did a lot of damage. So, my armor right now isn't very good. I'll take this. Let's go and reload that. Oh, what's this? Battle hatchet. I've never seen this weapon. Should I pick? I'm gonna pick it up. An old camping hatchet, suitable for combat. I'm gonna sell that. That has to sell for a lot. Because I've never seen it. Got rope. I'll take 1 rope. Alright, let's go and talk to this dude. Door's locked. It is now unlocked. Open the gate. Just don't show yourself to the savages. Hey, just in time. Keep quiet. These savages have sharp ears. They sent you from Flagstaff? Yes, the bartender wants to know what's going on here. It's bad, real bad. The savages killed the other hunter and locked me up for their next meal. That's horrible. Let me get out of here. Sure thing, buddy. So luckily we got the upgrade which allows us to have a companion and drive this. So that's good. The colony, let's go there. Once they realize I've escaped, they'll raise the alarm, but I'll be far away by then. Thanks for your help. I'm going to tell everyone in Flagstaff what you did. Good luck. So what time is it? So the bar might be open. Let's see. Yep, the bar's open. Let's put this away. Come on in, you're always welcome. About the Hunter's Camp. Any word? I checked out Camp Winnin. Looks like savages took out the hunters. Damn, that's bad news. That camp kept the city fed. Can't let some savages snatch away our hunting grounds. No worries, I took care of the savages. Really? How'd you manage that? What can a bunch of savages do against someone like me? Not much. Yikes, I'm glad I'm not on your bad side. Camp's a major meat source for me and the city. Now we owe you big time. Thanks. Well, thanks doesn't pay the bills. Here we go. That's more like it. Wait, what the fuck? 20 caps. We're doing all that shit. I was thinking about paying you 20 caps to bring back the meat, but after what you did, that job turned out. It'd take me a year to make it up to you. Tell you what, I'll give you a 50% discount on my goods. Seem fair. Okay. Well, the issue I have with that is that I need money. Oh, he has some money too. Oh yeah, I can sell these things. Let's go and sell this crap. Sell all this. Okay. So he has a stim pack. Ooh, a stim pack for $66. Don't mind if I do. I remember when stim packs used to cost like 200 caps. Now they're 66. Seems like our hard work is paying off. I want to put this in the trunk. Alright, so it looks like we're done here in Flagstaff. I'm gonna go and make my way over to Garage City, or Garbage City. Oh, it's called Garage City. Not Garbage City. Do you wish to encounter an escaped criminal? Why not? Maybe he's nice. No, he's not. God damn. So I gotta... Oh boy, I hope he doesn't kill me. Oh, he's got some goodies on him. Let's take most of this stuff. And irradiated Nuka-Cola, so that is worthless. Okay, so I believe we got to go to the abandoned factory for this one. I wonder if there's a doctor I can talk to. I need to get healed. Let me see. There's a bar. I forget whether or not there's a doctor here. So I can buy stuff from this guy. Nope, I don't think there's going to be a doctor here. I could always just use a stim pack to heal myself. What is it? Hi, Lucas. About your factory and your plans for production. My community fears it'll have bad effect on the villa. Nonsense. New workers will come and the city's trade will increase. It's better for you because you'll be able to trade more crops and ceramics with us and with other cities. Perhaps, however, our elders want isolation. Old people don't want change. Too bad. The world is changing and they'll have to too. Well, after all my wanderings, I guess I have to agree with you, but how can I persuade the elders? They'll need guarantees of some kind. What kind of fantasy world do you people live in? There are no guarantees. There are only agreements. And you know what? We can agree. There are a lot of unemployed people left in the city. My factory will provide work for all of them in the near future. We'd also provide your villa with various services at very low cost. You'll restore the village, strengthen your land, and we'll earn a little money, or corn I guess, and more importantly, we'll avoid neighborly conflicts. Well, that sounds good. I'll pass on your proposal to my community. Perhaps they'll agree. Alright, so that's all we have to do here. So I'm not too certain about how high your speech skill has to be. I want to say your speech skill has to be at least 80% to do that. To make that agreement with Lucas. Okay. Now both of the quests are completed now. Alright, so it seems like he's still chewing on some tobacco. Hey old man, I did it. The Flagstaff mines have been destroyed. Oh, so you managed it. Good, well let's hope for the best. Now it's time to deal with the factory in Garage City. And we already took care of that. We don't need to destroy the machines in Garage City. The factory leader is offering favorable terms for Villa's restoration. Oh, what are you saying? You're proposing we form an alliance with scavengers? Many won't like that. On the other hand, their labor would be very helpful and would greatly benefit Villa. So both problems have been solved. Time to convene a new council. Thinking for a long time, nodding in response. Alright, but now you will only speak with the elders. Fine. Dickbutt, we are grateful to you for freeing us from our enemies. Old Man Hidalgo told us that the Garage City and the Flagstaff are no longer a threat. After all, they were our closest and thus most dangerous foes. So now we got some breathing space. Oh no, I'm afraid not. You, your padre, and several other elders have traveled far from home. We know what the world can be like. Without protectors, we're an easy target for any raider. Then we need to find allies or become strong enough that others take us seriously. As you understand, our peasant traditions don't allow us to even touch old technology. We know how to cultivate, but not how to fight. We need a protector. The only one who can take on that role is the Rangers. Go to them, negotiate with General Mossman for the protection of Villa in exchange for our part of our harvest. So be it. I will carry out the council's will. Okay, you can count on me. So now we got to make an alliance with the Rangers. It's going to be, I believe that's going to be the main quest for now on. Where am I? Villa. So yeah, secure allies for Villa as the council recommends. So we're going to be over, so the Rangers are going to be located over at the Parker Dam. That's going to be where their headquarters is located. Let me go ahead and rest until healed. So there's going to be a a lot of quests at the Parker Dam. So I'm going to be there for a while. The main reason I'm going to ally myself with the Rangers is because I read that you can get some really good armor from there, so I definitely need some armor. I believe you can also ally yourself with the Brotherhood of Steel, but I'm not gonna do that. Mainly because I'm not even sure if you get power armor if you ally yourself with them. Alright, so let's go and make our way to the Rangers. You wish to encounter a pack of coyotes? No. Okay, here we are. Let's go and read this signpost. This ancient sign shows the distance to the dam. A painted inscription on top reads, Rangers Territory. So it looks like we got a little farm here. I hate that everything's dark. Let me see if I can do... Oh, I can't rest like this. Okay. Oh, because there's enemies here. So yeah, we got a farm here. Ooh. Another signpost that says Rangers. Got some rad scorpions. Okay. And a shack over here. What? Oh, you see a dog grave. Well, let's dig that up. Someone hastily buried the dog here. They were clearly in a rush. Huh. Just a random dog. I believe there's going to be a dude down here. Oh, what the fuck? You were hit for... Oh, I forgot there was a trap down here. Alright, so... In the dim light, you barely catch someone's movement. A young man in a dirty jacket sits exhausted on an old mattress. Stop. Who are you? What do you want here? I'm just traveling. This place seems like a good spot to rest. As you can see, it's already taken. Maybe I shouldn't have come here. Alright, I'll leave. Wait, do you have any water? I'm dying of thirst. Sure. I absolutely have some water. Here you go. With trembling hands, he grabs the flask and gulps down the water. After satisfying his thirst, he takes off his jacket and washes a blackened wound with water, whimpering like a dog from the pain. Feeling better? You're saving me, but I won't last long. Okay, so I'm just going to help this guy out so I can get some experience. Maybe I can patch up your wounds. Alright, so I think I just have to give him a stim pack. Yeah, ooh, we leveled up. We're at level 13 now. Honestly, I didn't expect any help. It's nice of you. Maybe I need to rethink my views on people. Looks like you also need a dose of good conversation. Shall we talk? Okay, so what have you been eating out here? Whatever I find in the desert. Lizards, plant fruits, larvae. Not much choice, but I'm used to it. Farmer says someone's been stealing their crops, so I don't know how we would know about that. I need to survive. I don't care what others think. Oh, so he's been stealing the crops. So what brought you here to Ranger territory? Talk about Rangers and their justice. The talk's all lies and exaggerations. If you want their support, you have to give them everything you got, and then maybe they'll help you. Got it. I guess this Ranger faction, they kind of seem similar to the NCR. Did you kill the farmer's dog? Is it that obvious? There's no point denying it. I needed food, and that damn beast wouldn't let me near the plantation. Plus, it almost let the farmer know I was hiding here. I had to do something. Quite a risky decision. Hey, you better not blab about this to anyone, right? Got it? No problem. There's the last dialogue here. Now, will you tell me what really happened here? I know a couple of guys from Phoenix who needed the Rangers' radio cipher. They promised good pay, and you got wounded while trying to get the cipher. You have to take risks for caps, and I tried to infiltrate the radio station at night, but got shot instead. Since then, I've been hiding in this basement, unable to do anything. Hey, do you want to earn some caps with me? No, I'm good. So he's here. This dude was here, trying to steal, I guess, codes from the Rangers here. And he got shot. Now he's hiding. So we're gonna turn him in. We're gonna let the Rangers know that that dude is down there hiding. We talk to this farmer first. You observe a farmer clad in a plaid shirt, worn work pants, and a weathered hat. As you approach, he grips his rake and scrutinizes you from head to toe, squinting. It's clear he's not keen on lengthy conversations. My apologies for the intrusion. I'm looking for the nearest settlement. New around here. Well, welcome to Ranger territory. If you're seeking protection or a place to rest, head further down the road. That's where the Rangers have set up their stronghold, right on the old dam. Mind if I ask a couple questions? So what's eating you? Tell me about yourself and your farm. So I believe this guy gives us a quest. How long have you been living here? We've been here for over 10 years. Weathering through each season without the Rangers will probably wouldn't have made it this far. Who else lives here besides your family? Further down the road, you'll find the Rangers' stronghold on the old dam. It's the main settlement around here. Aqueduct is a small village east of the dam. Other families, farms, and seasonal hunter camps are scattered across the area. What about that abandoned shack over there? No one's lived there since the old owner passed away after getting stung by a rad scorpion. Maybe he got stung by those rad scorpions in front of his house. Why are your crops struggling? The drought's been hitting us pretty hard. Things would be a lot better if we had proper irrigation systems. Well, I can fix it. Really? That would be incredibly helpful. If you can manage it, we'll share what little food and water we have. It's the least we can do. Okay, I'll consider it. So we just gotta go and repair this tank here. You cannot repair. Oh, I gotta repair this. There we go. The tank is fine. Local crops are no longer at risk of severe drought. Okay, the water tank isn't leaking anymore. Well, I'll be. You're quite the handyman. You should consider offering your skills to the Rangers. They could use someone like you. Alright, maybe I will. You sure you don't want anything for your work? Well, thanks in any case. Take care now. You too. Let's see. So... Okay, so I believe I gotta go with this option here to tell him about the bandit and his dog that got killed. Is it safe here? Well, you think it'd be safer, right? But right here by the Rangers, Nowhere is completely safe these days, but compared to other places, it's relatively peaceful. Raiders tend to steer clear thanks to the Rangers. As for mutants, we mostly got issues with rad scorpions, especially during the dry season when they migrate from the south. Sounds like something bad happened. Yeah, you read me right. Our dog's gone missing and someone's been raiding our crops. My bet's on those damn rad scorpions. If you come across any sign of our dog, give me a holler. Sure thing. Okay, I guess we can ask for water. Okay, here we go. So what's eating you? I found your dog's remains. Looks like she was attacked. What the hell? Who could have done such a thing? It was a bandit who slipped past the Rangers. Your dog tried to put a stop to him swiping your crops. So that's the rat that's been tearing up our farm. If there's a bandit holed up nearby, things just got a whole lot worse. Listen, head to the Rangers and give them the lowdown on this pronto. Okay, got it. As soon as I get there, I'll fill them in. There we go. We got a little experience for doing that. Looks like this is his wife. Oh, a visitor. Don't believe we met before. I'm Dick Butt. Hold up. Did I initiate a quest with her? I kind of just clicked through that real fast. Okay, you best move on soon, lest the Rangers find you. They can be quite persistent when they want something. Okay. So if she doesn't like us for some... I guess I said something that pissed her off. Okay, I think there's going to be... This is a iguana trap right here. Let's get some food. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and kill these rat scorpions here. I think there's going to be 2 of them. The road leads you to a massive dam. The Ranger base looms impregnable above. So it looks like this is the entrance to the dam. And it looks like we got some Rangers guarding the entrance. Okay. So I'm going to go over here. I think there's going to be some stuff I can get in here. The door's locked. Done. Okay, so let's see. I wonder if I can sell that. We got some throwing knives. Let's go ahead and take that. There's a trader on this map. Might as well sell him all this stuff. Three grenades. Don't know what I picked up. Got a sledgehammer. Also, I think I can repair one of these light poles. Maybe it's this one. Cannot repair that. Maybe it's this one. The street light provides illumination after night falls or in darkened areas. I thought I could repair one of these. Cannot repair that. I guess not. This one definitely seems broken. Oh well. Who's this dude? A young man in ragged attire stands before you, looking up wearily, clearly discontent. What do you want? Not one of the rangers? Hell no. I couldn't care less about those rangers, but they're the ones keeping our settlement safe, I guess. In exchange, they put me to work. Tell me about your settlement. We're situated in an aqueduct on the banks of the Colorado, scraping by on fish and whatever small game we can catch. Not much else to say. What's your take on the Rangers? When push comes to shove, there are only one shot at survival. But in between crises, they're just leeching off our community, taking a cut of our catch and making us work for their benefit. Okay, so doesn't seem like he likes the Rangers. Alright, so here's the merchant. Trader. Hey there, wanderer. Need some gear for your travels? I can get you anything. Wait. Sold all my stuff to them damn Rangers. Shit. So you're a trader. Name's Flick. I peddle goods in Ranger territory. What you need? Maybe I knows where to find it. So I remember there was a guy in Fallout 2 named Flick. He was also a trader. Let's see. So let's just cut to the chase. I need to meet with the Ranger General. So eventually we need to meet with the Ranger General for the main quest. Well, can't help you there. But you know what? Rangers won't let you on the dam without a damn good reason. Make some friends among them. Might help. But why you need the General? My people were taken by slavers. I'm hoping the Rangers will help them get them back. No special reason, just wanted to see him. Okay. What does he trade? Whatever I can get. Food, clothes, utensils. Now I got nothing left but caps. What's the deal with caps? You don't know. In the big city to the east, folks started using bottle caps as money. Trading for goods. Odd idea, but handy. Problem is, Rangers don't accept caps. Won't trade for them. Why's that? They think currency's a gamble. Never know the real worth of caps. Bartering is fair. No inflation. But still, if folks got sacks of caps, maybe Rangers will change their minds. Okay, so let's go and barter with this dude. So what does he have? He has a rope and Radaway. So I think I need some Radaway for a future quest. I'm gonna pick that up. Damn. That does not sell for much. Okay, and let's put back 5 and 2. There we go. Okay. So now we got what we need. We got some caps and some Radaway. I'm not going to talk to these people yet, so The first person we gotta talk to get some quest around here. We gotta talk to this guy up here. He's going to allow us access into the Rangers headquarters once we complete, I think, like 2 or 3 quests for him. This dude is his Cadet Burke. That's his assistant, seems like. Put that away. You see a young man with a thin neck looking at you. He can't make eye contact and constantly makes a short, forced grin. Hi there. Can I assist you today? What is this place? This is an information center, or a reception area, I guess. Straightens up. Anyway, it's where we talk business with strangers, sir. Who is we? Makes a confused face. The Rangers, I mean. Straightens up. Cadet Burke at your service. If you need a senior ranger, you need to make an appointment. Who's behind that door? Field Commander Helford. But you haven't made an appointment yet, so I can't. Great, maybe he can help me. Alright, I was going nowhere with that guy. Gives you a cursory glance before returning to his reports. You're addressing Field Commander Helford. If you're here to waste my time, you're better off elsewhere. I've got work to do. Could you spare a moment for a humble peasant? What can I do for you? I'm here on behalf of Villa. We need the Rangers' help. Browning looks up from his reports. The Villa? That's the oasis where they're somehow growing corn in the middle of the desert, right? I sympathize with you. Times are tough for many. The threat from Phoenix is spreading across Arizona, enslaving people and seizing resources. So, will you help? We're stretched thin. All our forces are elsewhere. Okay. Well, maybe I can help somehow. We help them, and they help us. Usually we do the helping, but in this case, any aid's welcome. Even from a peasant like you. What needs to be done? Talk to the comms officer at the radio station. She needed some parts. Once you sorted that out, come back to me. Sounds easy enough, I'll handle it. That's not all. There's a town called Quartz to the south. A group of settlers recently moved in, but our scouts report they've all disappeared. Find out what happened there. Oh, and our cartographer wants info from there. Talk to him too. Okay, so that's 3 quests he wants us to do. Excellent. I'm waiting on results. Dismissed. Okay, so now we got... So he's not going to allow us entrance into the, like I said, into this headquarters until we do those quests. Let's see. So yeah, I'm going to need to head on to the radio station portion of this, I guess, town, I guess. So here's the aqueduct. This is where all the villagers live. I guess this is the Colorado River. Hold up, let me skip to morning so I can see better. So yep, this is the Colorado River. I believe the Colorado River is also in Fallout New Vegas. Okay. Let's go and make our way up here. Alright, so here we are. We're at the radio station area. I guess this is where the Rangers send out their communications to other Ranger outposts. Rangers fight for their cause to the bitter end. one day will reshape the wasteland. So it seems like... So I gotta talk to this lady. Seems like she's the communications officer. What's the matter? I was sent here by Commander Helford. Fantastic, just fantastic. The station is falling apart, and Helford sends in the peasants to fix it. You got any clue on how a radio station works? I'll figure it out. What's the plan? Right now, our boys are stretched thin on the eastern and southeastern fronts. But some outposts are out of touch, even though they shouldn't be. Really? Problem is, half the repeaters have been offline for ages, need fixing or replacing. Once they're up and running, we'll have good enough coverage to control territory up to San Brahman, maybe even Phoenix. So, where's this busted equipment? Down in the basement under the antenna. You'll need more than that tin cans and forks for this job. Might find what you need in Garage City from scavengers, but they ain't too fond of rangers. Can you handle that? I'll check it out. So, I'm gonna ask her about herself. Or tell me about yourself. I'm a comms officer, Jane. How did you end up as a ranger? I just did. Well, that clears things up. Got any more brilliant questions? Sure. What's this place all about? It's a radio station, not a radiation station, mind you. Might take a bit to explain. Basically, we use this gear to keep in touch with our patrols from a distance. Impressive that this all still functions. Yeah, it's a miracle, huh? Kept and running thanks to trade caravans for parts and power from the local dam. Okay. I need the radio codes. Oh, I guess for that other quest. Oh yeah, I gotta turn in that other quest. Alright, so I do know that I'm going to need some scrap electronics to repair this radio equipment, so I'm gonna go back to my motorcycle and pick those up. I gotta turn in that other quest to Commander Hellman. Scrap electronics, yes. I think I need I'm gonna pick up 3. Alright, let's go and turn in this quest here. Okay, I want to report a spy. He's hiding in the basement of a shack on the old road. Thanks for the tip. Scouts will head there, catch him off guard. Time to deal with the bastard. Good luck. Okay, there we go. Alright, so here we are. You see a Watts Electrobox power generator. Fairly standard as a backup generator before the war. And what's this? Amplifier unit. This equipment only works at half capacity. Some modules have long since failed. This apparatus is boosting radio signals, but half the modules aren't working. Wonder what happens if I use science on it. Nothing. Okay, so it says the same thing. Let's repair it. You have no idea how to fix this. So I think you need 100 repair to completely repair this thing. Let me go ahead and use another one. So I used 2 electronic parts, so it should have brought me down to 60% repair required to repair this, so I should be good now. There we go. Yeah, successfully replaced the damaged radio transmitter modules. So everything's up and running now. Heard you nabbed the spy lurking around the farmers. Good work. I was just doing my part. Okay, so the radio's back online. Alright, let's get this done. Good job, but hold on. You hear that? An echo? Something's repeating our signal. Sounds like it. Signal's faint, coming from the south, maybe east. We didn't catch this before. Could be a glitch in the new gear, but listen, we gotta know for sure what it is. Can't ignore this noise. Head south or east toward the signal source and find out what's causing the echo. You have to head way out into the desert. Take this walkie-talkie to track it down. Guess this job isn't over yet. Splendid, she wants us to do more stuff. So now we gotta go and find this signal. Let's go and put this up. Put this away. Should be good now. I'm gonna save. So in order to do this portion of the quest, you're going to have to, I think you have to leave on foot. And then you have to go into the desert. Some rangers pursuing cattle thieves. I don't care about that. Go into the desert and use this radio. A working radio model 2043B from the excellent company Watts Electronics, reliable, durable, camouflaged. Okay, a slight static crackle comes from the speaker. Okay, scan the general frequency. You only hear white noise. Scan for the source of the radio echo. The source is still too far away. You should return to the ranger base and move due south or east from there. Okay. Tune into Vault 27 emergency frequency. What does that do? You only hear white noise. Oh, so I guess I got to use this radio when I get near Vault 27. I guess I hear something if I do that. So it says I have to go south or east from the ranger's base. Let's see if I can hear something now. Okay, here we go. You have detected the source of the radio echo. Head to the location right now. Okay, so we got a shack right here. If I remember right, this shack is going to have a bunch of traps all around it. Like, I'm pretty sure this door is trapped. I believe there's going to be some mines on the ground in front of the shack, so I gotta be careful. Might as well kill these rad scorpions first, because they're going to be an issue later on. Uh-oh. It would help if I took out my weapon. So we don't need this anymore. How much HP do these things have? 54, so I should be able to just kill it with this. There we go. I still don't know what to do with these. These things are 5 pounds. I do not want that. Okay. So here we are. You see, I can't see anything here. It looks like there's kind of a antenna right here. So it seems like this is the place we're looking for. You see a rundown wall. This wall has seen better days. It looks like it could collapse with a few blows of a hammer. Or I can use my repair skill and break it down. Alright, there we go. So what we have here, you see repeater equipment. Equipment for receiving and transmitting radio signals, recently installed here. Okay, I just gotta be careful here, because I think there's going to be a mine around here. All right. So looks like let me do a trap check for this one. You failed to find any traps. Okay, good. And there's a grenade here. There's a box. Let's check for traps. Oh, you have successfully disarmed a primitive trap. And it's locked. Ooh, I'll take this water. Take that. Take all that. So let me make sure there's no traps on this equipment here. Oh. Apparently, I disassembled it. After disassembling the equipment, you received electronic parts and micro reactors. You received 100 experience points. The repeater is out of commission permanently. Okay, well, that was easy. And I got 1 electronic part. Alright, so let's get out of here. I think that was mission accomplished. Okay, let's go back to the radio station. Put this away. I think we're good. What's the matter? The echo problem is taken care of. The spy's repeater has been put out of commission, so apparently someone was spying on the Rangers here. Well, this is unexpected. Thought we were the only ones with tech for broadcast this powerful. Report to the commander as soon as possible. Alright, well, I will do that. What can I do for you? About those tasks, the radio's back up and I managed to tinker with it. Good job. Expanding our broadcasting range will aid our rangers, both in peace and war. That's been a sore spot for us, but I heard there were complications. There were. Someone was intercepting our transmissions. Intercepting our broadcast, huh? Not surprising. We've made enemies in our fight against crime. What's odd is someone else mastering broadcast tech. Unlikely for some random wasteland gang, your info could be valuable. Take this hunting rifle. You've earned it. Might need it as you help us more. Glad to be of service. Now we got a rifle that we can't use. How much does that weigh? Is that okay? So I'm still good on weight. So that's one of the quests out of the way. Next quest, we gotta go back to the radio station and talk to this dude here. You see a cartographer. You see a thin ranger. His uniform hangs loosely on his frame, and he wears an eyepiece with interchangeable lenses perched atop his brow. When he notices you, he adjusts the lenses and squints, studying your face intently. Huh. Who let you in? No worries, I got clearance. Okay, what now? Commander Helford wants me to check out Quartz. Really? The commander probably doesn't have enough people. I've been asking him to take measurements there for a long time. What can you tell me about the place? It's the remnants of an ancient town. Points to a location on the map. For years after the Great War, it remained heavily irradiated. Coupled with blistering desert climate, it scared off any settlers or travelers. Only recently have the radiation levels dropped enough to be considered safe. That's why we haven't paid much attention to those ruins until now. So why was Quartz radioactive? The radioactive fallout from the nuclear blast in California was carried there by the western storms. Those lands took a heavy hit during the Great War. Okay, I need more details. Okay, so what dangers might I encounter there? Residual radiation, rad scorpions, collapsing buildings. Overall, Quartz has been relatively quiet so far. So he mentioned measurements, so what kind of measurements does he need? It might be too much for one person. Radiation levels, environmental conditions, vegetation. My Pip-Boy has a built-in mapping sensor. Impressive. Seems like you're tailor-made for this task. Survey markers have already been set up in ideal locations. They're marked with a tire supporting a tripod of old wood and metal bars. Your job is simple. Go to the survey markers and record the data. Got it. I'll report back when I'm done. Excellent, you'll be doing the Rangers a great service. I'll help you out with the maps too. Alright, catch you later. Alright, so we're going to go over to this little area called Quartz. We'll be doing 2 quests there. We'll be surveying the area for that guy, and also we'll be checking up and seeing what happened to the residents there. Alright, so let's save. The place is irradiated, so I'm going to take a Rad-X before I go into the town. Oh, I screwed that one up. Hold up. Well, I think it's too late for me now. Yep, I'm irradiated. Didn't I just save? Yeah, let me do that. I think I have to do this. Let's go here. I'll take a Rad-X. I'm not even sure if you have to do that, but I'm going to do it anyways. Time has battered this place. Buildings lie in ruin, buried by sandstorms. Wait, hold on one second. Alright, I am back. Okay, so we got a dude here. Oh wait, hold on. I think I can read this sign. Failed to learn anything. A warning sign with a radiation symbol. What could it mean? Yeah, I wonder what it could mean. Okay, so this is one of the survey landmarks the guy was talking about. You see a ranger. You see a private ranger. Hey traveler, hold up. Not often you see folks around these parts. Mind telling me what you're doing here? I'm on a mission for Commander Helford. That figures. The commander's been saying he's short on people. Well, be careful. This place isn't safe. Why is it so dangerous? Radiation levels have risen recently. Locals have gone mad and now attack anyone they see. Be cautious. I've warned you. The rest is up to you. Thanks for the warning. So, the locals are hostile? Are there any residents left? The locals can no longer be called humans. They have gone mad, don't understand speech, and attack anyone they see. They still mostly haunt the trailer park across from the gas station. Go down the street and then turn left. Who are they? Just ordinary refugees from the east. Came here hoping for a new life, but found only suffering. If you see them, it's better to put them out of their misery. Why have they gone mad? I don't know, but I think it's due to radiation. Okay, so I guess the residents have turned into ghouls. Okay, so he's a ranger. My task is to set up radiation warnings and, if possible, eliminate all crazed locals. After that, I'll return to my duty in the east. Are you here alone? Yeah, many rangers have been sent east, leaving only a few patrols here. Anyway, this area's always been sparsely populated. I guess I can get an escort with me to... This dude is probably very weak. Why would you ever need an escort? Yeah, this dude's weak. 60 HP with a hunting rifle. I have a hunting rifle. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get these. Hold on. Damn. I hate that it's so dark. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get these survey markers out of the way. This marker indicates the best spot for surveying the area and gathering mapping supplies, so... Do I use signs on it? There we go. 1 out of 5 of the area has been surveyed. This data needs to be passed on to the ranger cartographer. Okay, so there's not very many of those survey markers here. I believe there's going to be 3 on this map and 2 on the other map. This whole area just has 2 maps. And I'm poisoned. Do I have any antidote? No, I do not. Oh well. What the fuck? An old ransacked drinking establishment. Someone set up a camp here. Who's this? You see a crazed local. Oh, what the fuck? What'd he pick up? Oh, a knife, okay. You see a disfigured person affected by a virus and radiation. Oh! You got a gun! Oh, okay, so, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna have him come to me. I am not liking... So apparently they can shoot. I didn't know ghouls could use guns. I always thought the feral ghouls would just, they would just punch and bite you or kick you or whatever. I didn't know they used guns. Give me that. Alright, so who's this dude? You see the remains of a mercenary. Looks like he got killed by the ghoul. What's back here? Let me check for traps first. If you're able to find any traps, I'll take this. It looks like all the Nuka-Cola here is irradiated. Okay, there's no traps. The machine dispenses drinks only for money. Let me pick its lock. Oh. Looks like this stuff isn't irradiated. Let's take all that. In fact, let's drink these Nuka-Colas. Alright, let's go on our way. So here's the second survey marker. Damn. And here's the third one. Is there anything in this building? Looks like there's something here. I'll take that. Okay. And it looks like this is the town center, along with a handful of ghouls. Okay, so I'm going to assume that they're going to be hostile to me. We got a survey marker right here, and I think there's going to be a survey marker. Where's the other one? Oh, it's up here. So let me loot this guy. He had bullets for some reason. Alright, now we just have one more. Oh, what's this place? The building is filled with numerous tracks. Apparently the residents spend a lot of time here. What is this place? You see a tank? Another tank and a generator. A homemade power generator based on a car engine. Can I use science on it? What? Why is this here? So this is what happened here. A homemade reactor that locals unsuccessfully tried to build. The failure resulted in an accident and radiation contaminated the area. Wow. Okay, so Looks like the residents here, they were messing with something that they didn't know. Oh, this dude has a gun. They were messing with this damn generator and caused all this radiation exposure here. What? Oh, he has a key. Okay. Where does this key go to? A small key found in quartz, likely for a small lock. I think somewhere around here that key goes to something. Okay, luckily these guys don't have guns. What the fuck? The ghoul regenerates and what? Ghouls can regenerate health? What? I didn't... Okay, so that's new to this mod. So ghouls can regenerate health. Ain't really helping them much though. I'm just killing them in 1 or 2 punches. As I said that, it takes me more than 2 punches to kill this one. I'll take this. And let's go ahead and go to the survey marker. And with that, we're done with that quest. Okay, so what else can I do here? Oh, there's some scrap metal there. And what's in here? We got some food. Hello there in Twitch chat. Hey, just wondering, is this a game worth playing? I think it is. The game's free. So, I mean, I've been having a lot of fun playing this. Uh-oh. It is, oh, this is where the key goes to. So what's he, ooh. We got a hollow disc, a battery, and some caps. What does this hollow disc say? Mission to quartz. And let's go and see what it says. Alright. Your mission is to carry the ideas of the Holy Fire to the lands of barbarians and heretics. Be ready for misunderstanding and persecution by stupid savages, or detachment from earthly goods and self-sacrifice. Do not hesitate. This is your holy burden. Your mission has 2 goals. The first is to create a colony on the ruins of quartzite that is sympathetic to our faith. Such a colony will become a regional center for the spread of ideas of the Holy Fire, one of the pillars of our future. But beware of heretic rangers. Their base is 50 miles north. For cover, pretend to be ordinary refugees from Phoenix, as if looking for a new home. The second is to collect the sacred nuclear resources of this city and prepare them for dispatch to Phoenix. Apparently, it was a good thing that these people failed their mission and got turned into ghouls. According to our data, there is one of the tombs of Adam in Quartzsite, the Petro Chico gas station. Find it and open it with all due respect. If it is impossible to send resources, keep them under the cover of the colony until new orders are received from the council. Maintain the strictest secrecy of the mission. In case of danger, destroy this holodisk. May the holy fire be with you. Okay, so these guys were cultists. Well, I don't really feel bad about what happened to them. I think we're done here. Was that everything? Got some money. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we can do here. I don't need this key anymore. I'm gonna drop it. And let's get out of here. Okay, he doesn't say anything different. I'm poisoned and radiated. So I'm going to need to heal myself once I leave. Hold up. I gotta save first, because I might die from radiation damage. Okay, so this is why I picked up the Radaway. There we go. Now we should be good. Our poison is gone and we're not irradiated, so that is good. Now we just got to go and turn in this quest. All right. Okay, what now? Here are the readings from Quartz. Incredible. You've provided more data than I anticipated. That contraption on your arm works wonders. You can use my map as a token of appreciation. Thanks. Glad to be of service to the Rangers. So, the map he's referring to is going to be this map on his table. So, let's see if we can take a look at it. Wow, the cartographer really knows his stuff. So our outdoorsman skill has increased by 5 points. Traveling around the area will be much easier now. Okay, can I look at the shelves? Alright, well, I guess that's it. Now we just got to go back to Commander Hellman and report this situation. Or Commander Helford. I'm bad at names. What can I do for you? I'm here on behalf of Villa about those tasks. I got news on Quartz. Well, spill it. Locals got themselves irradiated, went nuts. Foolishness. This is what happens when folks mess with pre-war tech. They set off something they didn't understand, lost their minds for it. And yet, they were so close to unlocking it, maybe so, at least it's now contained. Well done. We'll set up warnings and inform patrols. Grateful for your help. No problem. And we have another quest. Huh. I guess we don't turn in the... Hold up. Are we done with that other quest? Did that complete the other quest? Yeah, that... Okay, so... This dude should allow us to go into the dam now. Okay, first complete my assignments as we agreed. Until then, no audience with the general or pulling folks from their missions. I finished all your tasks. Seems you have. Honestly, didn't expect it. Gave you the task to keep you out of my hair. Good to see you're diligent. Go on. But about Villa, the general needs to handle it. Go see him. Guards will let you through. Outcome's up to him now. Thanks, Commander. So now we can go inside the dam. Oh yeah, I think I gotta talk to this lady first. Hey you, get the general out here now. Lady, stop yelling, we can hear you just fine. Yeah, right, and next you'll say you don't serve those damn rangers. Even the coyotes around here suck up to the strongest. You have a problem with the rangers? That's putting it lightly, and I'm not letting it go. If the general doesn't come out and face me, I'll fight my way to him. Okay, hold on, I'll speak with the rangers. I'm not sure what happened. Tell me what happened. The so-called keepers of peace executed my husband and left me and my child to fend for ourselves in the desert. It's a miracle we made it here alive. Was he guilty of something? Guilty? Out here, everyone's guilty of something. If you believe in ranger law, but that doesn't mean they should be executed. I understand how you feel. Okay, so that's her issue. Alright, well, I'll get the general to come and talk to her or something. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on what to do with her quest line. Uh-oh. I gotta put that away. As you approach the guards, you notice their faces change as they raise their weapons. Stop. No outsiders allowed here. What's in there? Over there, behind that door, that's the main headquarters of the Rangers. I need to speak with your commander. Sure, not every recruit gets to go down there, and certainly not you. Do you have a pass? So it looks like we have multiple options we can do. Commander Helford guaranteed me a pass. I was helping Oscar and San Brahmin, so yeah, if you help Oscar and San Brahmin, you can come in. Your quartermaster might be interested in my goods. So if you have the... I think we have like an ancient relic that the quartermaster might like. But you can use that to get inside the dam. Okay, you can go through, but remember, we'll be watching your every move. Go straight to the general and don't stray. Keep your weapons holstered. Thank you, Ranger. I forget what the ancient relic I have that the quartermaster might want. What was it? Oh, it was this thing here. A law enforcement badge. I think if we give the quartermaster this badge, he'll give us a discount on all his goods. So let's go and talk to him. Henry. For the last time, no, I do not know where the fuck... Oh, I thought you were the inspector again. I won't take it personally for now. So I'm definitely not the inspector. A new face. Didn't expect that. Name's Henry. I'm the quartermaster here. Keep in mind there are strict rules. Follow them if you want to stick around. Got it, no problem. About the inspector, did something go missing? Yes, according to the manifest, there should be a Colt 6520 pistol and a box of ammo for it, but they're gone. Mistake in the records, maybe? Doubt it. I don't even want to think about that one on our own. Hold on. I don't even want to think that one of our own could have stolen it, but that's the only explanation. I could help you find it. Who was the last person to use it? Captain Agatha's group had it for training, then returned it, or so the records say. I guess I'll talk to her and her crew. Thanks. So that's going to be a quest we can do for the quartermaster. I found this interesting badge. Check it out. Definitely not ours. Looks genuine, though a rare find. Expression change. How important is this to you? Insignias like these remind us of our roots, our traditions. Very important. Are you interested in buying it? Absolutely. Such things lift Ranger morale. I'll trade you some bullets for it. So if we go with this option, take it for free. I don't need it. He'll give us a discount. And I believe this option right here, he'll give you combat training. Giving it away. Well, thank you. Won't forget this. No problem. So I don't think he gives us access to his inventory just yet. We have to join the Rangers first. So I'm gonna go and start completing his quest line here. Who's this person? A bored ranger seems to come to life when a stranger appears in the mess hall. He warmly invites you to a table. Hello, stranger. Haven't seen you before. Where are you from? I'm from the village to the north. We call it Villa. Well, I was patrolling in other directions, but I heard something about Villa. Was it you guys who grow crops in the middle of the barren desert? Marvelous. I thought it was just the usual bullshit you hear in the mess hall. And you are? I'm Stark, Ranger Private, if that tells you anything. Okay, so I forget what this dude talks about. Okay, so I think this guy just tells you about the creatures you can encounter in the wasteland. Alright, I'm gonna ask him how to become a ranger. There are a few ways. Usually we need a recommendation from someone we trust, like traders, leaders from friendly settlements, or other rangers. If you don't have that, you'll have to prove yourself through action. How long does the training last? At least 5 years, but it really depends on the cadet. Promotions have to be earned through real work in the field. Are you a cadet too? Me? No. But I have to help the greenery grow. It's our custom. If you can't be useful in the field, help at the base. Oh, so I guess he's injured. That bad leg kind of holds you back out in the field, huh? That's his bandaged leg. Damn wolves. They attacked me while on patrol along the Colorado River. I lost my vigilance, and this is the price I had to pay. Maybe I could patch it up. Seriously? I'd appreciate it. But do you really know what to do? Let me take a look. Okay. So, we just gotta give this dude a stim pack. Thanks, Doc. I thought I would remain lame for the rest of my life. That's the power of stim packs. Okay, so I think that's all you really can do with this guy. You can heal him for some experience. I want to talk to this dude. You see a cadet before you, presently assigned to kitchen duty. Hold up. What's a civilian doing here? Just keeping an eye on things, you know? The area's off limits to civilians. Move along. No worries, I have clearance. I'm handling kitchen duties today, but sorry, you're not on the list for rations. Who's your commanding officer, cadet? Captain Agatha. Why do you ask? Oh, okay, so this is one of Captain Agatha's men. So the quartermaster found a weapon missing after your drill, huh? Okay, so he's going to have information on this missing weapon. But we returned it. Returned it and then swiped it back on the sly, right? Or forged a signature on the log. Come on, which was it? Look, I warned him it was a bad idea. Go on, spill the beans. We handed the weapon back after the drill, but then borrowed it back with a few rounds. Figured we hone our shooting skills a bit. What kind of ranger can't shoot, right? You hope nobody would notice, huh? We planned to return it, honest, but our target practice drew rad scorpions and had to bolt, and left the gun in the desert. Tried retrieving it, but the quartermaster began a stock check before we could slip it back in. Not my place to judge, even if I don't quite follow, but others might. Others won't be thrilled I'm sharing this, but someone's gotta. You're new here, maybe we can make a deal. Alright, let's hear it. You get the gun, I'll toss you what's left of the bullets, then I'll return the gun to the warehouse without a peep to save our hides. It's under a big cactus near the farm. Sound good? Okay, not a bad offer. We'll help this guy. Okay, so I think I can go inside this area here. The door's locked. I believe you need 80% lockpicking to open this door. And we got a workbench. What is this? A box. Ooh, explosives. And okay, so we got a workbench here. So it looks like I can make some ammunition. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna make some 12 gauge shotgun bullets. There we go. Apparently those sell for a lot of money, so I'm just gonna wonder if I can make it even more. Let's see. Oh, looks like I can only use it once. Alright, so let's go and find that pistol. Okay, so the pistol should be down here somewhere. Here it is. You see a stash in front of you. And you see the lost pistol. The missing pistol from the Ranger warehouse. It weighs 3 pounds. So I believe at this point we can turn the missing pistol back into the quartermaster, or we can turn it into this guy here. I think you get the same experience for doing either of those guys. You turn it into either of them. But I'm going to turn it into the cadet because I'm nice. Okay, is this the gun we were gabbing about? Gobbing? You found the gun, thanks. Saved us a world of hurt. We'll tread more carefully from now on, and here's the ammo, I promise. Take care. I wish I got money for doing that. So I don't think the quartermaster really says anything else. Let's roll here. Nope, that's pretty much it. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's upstairs. Who's this? A ranger? Got another ranger. Ranger Agatha. So that's... I guess she's in charge of all these people. Cadet Presley. What did these people say? Wishing you good fortune. Wishing you good fortune. Can I open these lockers? Oh, nope. No, I cannot. What about this here? Can I take this? I do not want that. Okay. So I'm gonna call it here for this episode. I'll be back tomorrow to play more Fallout Sonora. But we made a lot of progress. We completed almost all the quests in Villa. And now we are going through the Parker Dam area of the game. Hopefully, by the time we're done with this whole area, we'll become a ranger. Apparently they have pretty good armor, I think. So yeah. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.